6 patterns. These are the ones that I found and I can prove through math, but I'm sure, let me know in the comments how many people have identified different patterns and different words that are just clear as day. Hey, you're using AI, right? In your own vertical and in your own experience, you're going to have something that says, yeah, man, I see this every day, and bam, this is AI. So let's run through, right? What are the patterns? Like TLDR, it's real simple. Number one is simple sentence structure. So these things have 15 to 25 words. They just repeat them, and they do not want to get complicated. They want to keep them as that simple as possible. Number two, overused words, phrases, that type of thing. Delve into in the world of like M dashes. Right now you have all of this content talking about M dashes and all these people getting all upset about, well, I use M dashes in my AI. Man, don't worry about any of that. I don't use M dashes. I'm a programmer. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you may not even know what an M dash is. Don't worry about it. Writers are getting all butthurt about this because their particular sense of grammar is being basically stolen by the AI, right? Overused words, words that we just don't even use anymore, that type of thing. AI doesn't personalize, right? The AI doesn't have a personality, so they're not going to have a certain type of way of speaking. If you've ever listened to me speak, you're going to hear me use the same type of things. I say step zero definitions a lot. I speak in metaphors and analogies. I talk about Star Wars and my cats and all the things I'm doing in my life. Like, just the way I speak and the tone and the way my head moves and all about this. This is just me. Like, you can't explain what it is, but if you're familiar with me, you know me, then you know that there's a certain way that I communicate. If all of a sudden I change and I start communicating differently, I start using words that I never used before and definitionally cared about grammar when I never did before, then there's something up, right? And that's just clear as day pattern. Number 4 is the one we're going to take a little time to go into, but it's just the explainer loop. It's this thing saying, like, I need to be helpful, so I'm going to define helpful, and then I have assigned myself to being helpful, so I exist to be helpful, even though it doesn't help anything, because it's stuck on the logic loop of help. And then number 5 is there's no transitions, no throughput, there's no story, there's no actual continued thought about this whole thing. It just is systematically okay, grammatically it may make sense, but if you go back and you read it and you tried to bullet point this out, it just is just a word salad. Doesn't really make any sense. And then the last one, which is actually probably the most important and the one that everyone really picks up on, is just a lack of specifics. Like, if there's a data source, you can't find it. If there's like a percentage, it's some random percentage where it's like 4 out of 5 dentists prefer this type thing, where it's like, okay, what does that even mean? But it just throws out numbers, right? It doesn't really even make any sense, but that's what it does. So these are the 6